Hi, my name is Kismet. If you've never been in my stream before, I am the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds out there. We've been together for 14 plus years. I've had an incredible amount of members in that time, all of them amazing, over 800 members over all the years. And tonight is the special night. Tonight is the night that we restart and the new survival mode. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for the new survival mode. Now, I have played 940 hours roughly in-game. I have played both 500 hours in normal mode and gotten to level 91. I then threw that 500 hours away, started over again in the survival mode, in the old survival mode, we can call it now, the old survival mode, and played about 440 hours in that survival mode, in which I built up all my settlements, and I built it up to a point where I was making 117,000 bottle caps every few days in game. And of course, I shared all my tips and techniques with you guys along the way. Now, I'm going to start from the very beginning. I'm going to throw away 940 hours and start again. Now, why am I going to do that? Why would I throw away all that hard work and effort? Because that's where the challenge is. You got to remember, when you're playing a game, it's about the journey, about your enjoyment of playing that game. And the struggle is part of the enjoyment. If you cheat, if you shortcut, if you use third-party mods that give you an advantage in the game too early when you haven't played it through in the normal mode or played it through in survival mode, then it can shorten that journey. It can steal away some of the fun and excitement that makes games amazing. And now, this is one of the most amazing single-player games that I've played in a long time. I'm a huge Fallout fan. I've played it since Fallout 1. So one of the things we're not going to have is we're not going to have fast travel. We're not going to have enemies on the radar anymore, which gives you a huge advantage, right? Fast travel gives you a huge advantage. Because I go in and I loot everything, and then I take everything and I take it back to Sanctuary. We're not going to be able to do that anymore. We're not going to be able to just instantly jump places. We're going to have to walk there. We're going to have to take our time, which means that we could die. And another problem we need to do is we need to actually sleep in a bed, like that one right there. We need to sleep in a bed so that it will save the game. Otherwise, it will not save. So watch out for that. And you have to be closer to see the icons in your radar. Also, now, ammo do weigh actual weight. So we're going to have to watch out for that as well. And it varies based on the size of the ammo. Of course, your mini nukes are going to be much heavier than your 10 millimeter ammo. Companions will also not auto heal. Make sure we give them a stem pack. Otherwise, they're going to take off and leave us there by ourselves, which is not going to be good. Now, also, locations will take longer to respawn. That's another thing that's going to go on here. So there's no manual or quick saving. You have to save via bed, which I mentioned earlier. The type of bed will determine how long you can sleep. We're going to take a look at that. Combat is more deadly for everyone, including me and them, the bad guys. You take more damage, you deal more damage, supposedly. You also get an adrenaline perk. That adrenaline, the longer you are tired, the more adrenaline you build up. But then, of course, you also are more tired and you get more fatigued. You probably carry less and so on. I heard that they actually cranked the ability for you to carry way down. So we're going to check that out today as well. You also have a wellness stat, which means you need to stay hydrated, you need to be fed, and also well rested. Now, you know me, I love to get the Lover's Embrace perk very quickly in the game so that I can get that extra XP bonus. Also, we're going to have fatigue, we're going to have sickness, we're going to have to craft some antibiotics to help us with that sickness. Now, I'm going to fail. I'm going to die. I'm going to make mistakes, and that's okay. It's okay if you die. It's okay if you make mistakes both in-game or in real life. Not dying in real life, though. Don't do that. But it's okay if you make mistakes. Just roll on with your life. Just roll on and have a fantastic time. That's what I do. I make lots of mistakes. It's okay. Everybody does. Everybody who's ever lived and everybody who's ever going to live will make mistakes. It's okay. And also, if you have crippled limbs, they won't automatically heal after combat, which typically they do. So let's go! New game! That's right, new game on survival mode. Now let's go ahead and just check those settings real quick. Once you go to survival mode, if you switch one of your other games to survival mode, you're stuck in survival mode. So be careful when you switch an old game. I'm not going to switch an old game. I am going to start in the new survival mode. Let's make sure we run all the way through. Make sure there's no other options. The new survival mode without any of my other benefits from my previous games. I'm going to start completely and utterly over. Here we go. Let's do it. New game on survival mode. Yeah, let's do it. 940 hours. Bye-bye, baby. Now, you can't actually go back to your previous playthroughs. They're still in there. They're still in there. I could go back to them if I want to. But right now, we're going to start off. And I want to see if the concrete kit, you can get it very early on. Oh, here it goes. Shh. I'm not skipping nothing. Here we go again.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself. For my wife. For my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
I don't know about you, but that is one of the greatest openings.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
That is one of the...
Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
That is one of the greatest startings to any game. I don't know, man. It gives me goosebumps every single time. So good. Oh, so good. Let's do this. Let me catch up in chat, though. PhD says, too bad that once you find a bed, you have to sleep in it. Bad luck if you find one that an NPC is in. I know, that sucks. Or that's tied to an NPC, right? Or if one of your settlers are in it and you want to save and you're like, hey, get out of my way, bro. By the way, you can always just command them out of there in your settlement so you can sleep in there. Let's see what we got. Okay, so first I want to work on my face. I want to work on my face. Let's see. I'm just going to hit A for a random face. See what I got. Ah, there we go. Fabio. Now, one of the cool things you can do is actually click and hold. I think it's right click and move their face. So good. This got one of the best character creators of all time. Look at that. You can actually move and look and really get in there and spend a lot of time doing that. I think I'm going with Fabio this time. Let's go with Fabio. I'm going to hit face. Now I can go in and sculpt it or whatnot. I can click on certain things and adjust it. Now I'm not a big sculptor. I like to just go in and set the type of stuff, right? So let's see. I don't know. This guy looks pretty good. Oh, I'm sculpting him already. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty brawny. He's got the heavy chin. He's got the brawny deal going on. Of course, his hair is completely wrong. His hair is completely wrong. I've got to get the hair. All right, color. We know what color. What color is it going to be, everybody? It's actually born with this color hair. Kismet was born with what color hair? Dark Angel got it. Let's see. We're going to check out ginger right there or red. Now, I usually go straight out with red, but this guy's hair doesn't look red. That doesn't look red to me. Deep red. There we go. Deep red. I was actually born with red hair, with deep red hair like that. And then it kind of went blonde, more like this. And I had blonde hair for a very long time, more like this. Now, when I was young, it was red. Then it actually went to platinum blonde, like that. And then it went more of a darker blonde, and then it went brown. How about that for weird, right? I've had nearly every single color hair you can have, and it just happened over time. So there we go. That's right. I was a ginger back in the day. All right, so we're going to go with the red. Oh, not
This new
ginger.
haircut's really working for me.
No. Red. Deep red. Deep red hair. There we go. We're going to go with deep red. I don't know. I kind of like Fabio how he is. I think I want to take out the facial hair. So all I got to do is just roll over it, by the way. You roll over it. You hit T. And then I'm going to just say some different facial hair. So I got none. I can do Daddy-O. We'll see what other options we have. I always like to explore all these options again. I don't know if they changed. I don't think they did. There we go. The Bard. I kind of like that. Goatee. Little mutton chops. Doomsday prepped. So let's go ahead and put it to none.
Mustache, huh?
And then also we're going to see, can we adjust? Actually, we'll go back. And we're going to go to body. And we're going to make Mr. He's already pretty buff. Make him fat. Make him large. Make him like a rail. I don't know. I like my dudes to be substantial. They've been to the gym. Dudes have been to the gym. Looking good. Got the... Just really make him roided out. I've been eating some roids. All right, accept. Dude's been to the gym a few times. Out of the way, lady. Now, some of the things you can do is markings. Now, they already start with markings, by the way. Now, I can go ahead and just hit spacebar to remove those. I like to have my guy pretty free of stuff. So, I'll go ahead and just actually just give him a baby face. So, you can just go through here and spacebar this. If you never noticed this, by the way, I did not notice it on my first playthrough, that there's an extras part, and you can take all the blemishes and stars and pits and splotches and everything out of their face right here. So if you didn't see that in your first playthrough, your next playthrough...
So handsome.
I had a bit of a... You can see I've got a bit of a scar there. I don't know where that scar is. Oh, it's right here in his eye. Right there. It was right above his eye. All right. Now, of course, you can make your character however you want. You can give him some scars. You can give him a scar down the middle of his head. I'm not a big scar guy. So, I removed all the blemishes. Take out the rough face. Thought I took these out, but we'll take them out again. Skin scorched. Red nose. All right. E accept. Oh, I'm not hitting accept. Oh, my bad. Okay, so you got it. When you hit spacebar, you got to hit E to accept and not escape. Otherwise, you have to go back and take them all out again. So you hit spacebar to turn them off, and then E to accept.
So handsome.
Look at that pretty boy face. Look at that. All right, escape back up. Look at that pretty boy face. Look at that. Looking good. Maybe not so much in the neckline there, bro. Okay, now here's the thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
I'm going to switch to the lady. Now, even if you aren't going to play the lady, which I'm not, you can actually change her look. So you might as well change her look to however you want her to look. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go ahead and change her face. Let's see who I want to have as my wife this time. I kind of like the lady with a blonde hairdo. Let's go back to the lady with the blonde hairdo. Oh, there's a redhead. Go back to the redhead. Oh, yeah. Two gingers at once. Actually, she's hot. I'm going to leave her just like that. All right, good. No switch back.
Let me just slide in here.
All right. Two gingers living together. Our child should definitely be a ginger. We'll see. Sunned enough. What about in the neck area? Tuck his neck up. I don't know if I like that neck area. Escape. That's so cool how you can just tuck that back up in there. Or you can give him a big Cro-Magnon look. Let's try to find something in between. Alright, well, let's try the nose here. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, you can scale it too. Type.
Hun, you think my nose is too big?
That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard him say that. You think my nose is too big? Give him a big pig nose.
Such a cute nose.
Yeah. Dude's been in a few boxing matches. Look at that. Took a shot to the nose. Pug, chiseled.
Well, hello, handsome.
Handsome one. I don't know what we got. We got Roman 2.
What's different about you?
Roman 3. Chiseled. Again, I don't rush. I don't rush my games. I don't rush into stuff. So I'm going to go with handsome 1. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good on him. His eyes look good. Big brushy eyebrows. Oh, we got to get the eye color. Gonna get eye color. Dark gray. Absolutely not. We need nice, big, pale blue eyes. There we go. I think that's good. We got Mr. Dude here. He's got the long hair. Other hair. Let's look at some other hairstyles, though, while we're at it. Let's see. Face. Let's see what other hairstyles we got. See, we got the heavyweight, got the crop, firebrand, the professor. I'm going to tilt his head down a little bit here so we can see. Got the rebel. Oh, I kind of like the rebel. Pompadour. Alpha male. Now, we can always change our look later. Got the top knot. The Ronin. Garage band. Beatnik. The rebel. Yeah, the rebel. All right, I'm going with rebel.
I clean up pretty nice.
It's amazing how a hairdo changes the look of someone's face. Just that quick, right? Really gives their face a different look. Pretty cool. Did you delete your previous progress? No, it doesn't actually delete your previous progress, but I'm starting over again. You can actually always switch back to your previous characters in the game. So if you create a new game, it doesn't delete your old games. Though I probably won't go back to those games again. I will only go to this new survival mode game. All right, so I think my guy is good. I think he's good. I'm going to say done. I got my lady over here. She's a ginger like me. She's hot, by the way. Hot. Let's do it. Confirm character. Okay. Did I have to name my character? No, next. Next I have to name my character when I do my stats. I like to fool around at the very beginning here. So I'm going to go in here and look around. I've got some scissors. I got my lady.
Hey, hon.
I'll just be a minute.
You're hot. Sexiest thing on a woman is her own independence and the fieriness of her. If she's got her own whole deal, she doesn't have to rely on you the whole time. That's what I like. That's why the kind of lady I married. I've been with her 23 years. She's feisty.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Cogsworth.
173.5 degree Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Oh, nummy.
And today's newspaper just delivered.
Awesome. Thanks, bro. Let's see what we got here. We got some sugar bombs.
Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar.
Gotta love that sugar. Haven't been eating any sugar lately, but he gets his own.
Looks like the milk got delivered.
Awesome. Got over here. And yes, I'm going to go through this whole thing and look through all this stuff. Look at the dog bowl.
Never gonna find that dog.
Oh, sounds like someone.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Cool. I don't think I've ever clicked on the dog bowl before. That's the first time I click. I was never going to find that dog. We know what dog you're talking about. What we got in here?
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold. Saddle up Salisbury steak. Graded A+.
Nice.
How can someone so small drink so much?
Making me thirsty.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
More of the same.
Ronak.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
I gotta remember that. Jungle of the Bat Babies. Got some coffee.
Now who left those here?
Who left their cigarettes here, huh?
It's a little early to be drinking.
It's never too
Come
early.
on, just answer the door and he'll go away.
I'm busy. Busy looking around.
Voltec stock continues to rise as tensions with China reach an all-time high.
Turn on my holotape player. I'm busy looking around.
Good old USA.
That's right.
I'm so proud of her.
Got a law degree. Awesome. What else we got? Let's check out Mr. Handy and see if you rush the game. You're gonna miss
Let
out on all
Codsworth
this cool
take care of
stuff.
it.
I'm gonna give up.
Another fine product of General Atomics International.
There you go, Rice. Well, do what you gotta do, man.
Abraxo for all your cleaning needs.
Now, in my previous playthrough, sometimes I run through this stuff without clicking on it all, but I'm gonna click on it all
Honey,
this time.
do you mind getting the door?
Yep, I mind. I'm busy. I'm busy. Busy. Now, after the nuclear war, shouldn't all that stuff still be in the closet? I think so. Look at this beautiful bed in here. Beautiful. Radio.
We really need to get those vacation photos developed.
There you go. I just make them.
Broken again.
Just totally ignoring the guy at the door.
War never changes. Got that right. No need to get dressed twice.
Nope, we're gonna open and close the door. One day I'd love to be able to rebuild in Fallout 4 to the level of this, right? That you go through it. Of course, it should take you massive amount of
Honey,
resources to do
Do
it.
you mind getting the door?
But one day I hope it does. That you can really build it to that level. And I'm sure modders will make it that way, so. Oh, sit down, take a look around. Alrighty. Let's go in here and see what's up with Sean. Baseball glove.
The glove's a little big right now, but Sean will grow into it. Should get this signed next time we're at the park.
Are you gonna get the door?
He'll either be great at spelling or great at smashing blocks together. Can't wait to teach him to ride this. Huh. How'd you get on the floor, Mr. Bear?
Enjoy your
Ooh.
coffee, sir.
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be. To think, one day he's gonna learn how to
Just
drive.
Answer the door and he'll go away.
Hello, Cogsworth.
Hey, Codsworth.
Now, don't you touch the laundry. I'll take care of it.
One day you're going to be amazing sentry bot, Cogsworth. I'm going to make you into the coolest bot ever. Using Automatron. Because you can actually change Cogsworth in Automatron, which is cool. Let's go check out the
Are
thing.
you gonna get the door?
Nope, not going to get it. Not going to get it. Never going to get it. There's blast radius. Ooh,
Don't
nuclear
worry
material.
about the dishes. That's my job.
Well, thank you, Cogsworth. You take it easy, bro. Take it easy. All right, again, this is my third playthrough. I think we clicked on everything. All right, let's talk to the dude at the door. Oh, wait, there's a closet here. Can we open this closet? Nope. Umbrellas? Nope. All right, door. What's up, buddy?
Good morning. Voltec calling.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Glad to hear, bro.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you I'm, well, in a bit of a rush.
Yes, I'm ready.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid! Splendid. Now, let's see.
Boom. Name. Well, we know what that one is. Kismet. Strength. All right, so again, let's go ahead and take a look at my normal perks. Right there in chat. Of course, the first thing I'm going to go, Charisma 10. I like to start Charisma 10. You don't have to. Your game. You can do whatever you want, right? Come on. Oh, I got to hit return on Kismet. There we go. Charisma 10. And let's see. Now, I thought I would do strength more in strength this time, but I'm not really going to use that strong back perk all that much. So I'm going to actually start with Intelligence 5. The one is that is for robots and also for the nuclear fission. So it's Intelligence 9. So I got to get Intelligence 9. That's pretty tough because it only leaves me 4 points left. Now, the other thing that I want to get very early on is, of course, the lockpicking and the terminal, which is going to be in the intelligence line. So I've got terminal there. I've got scrounging. Lockpicking is actually under perception. So perception 4. I like to do the dialogues. I like to complete the dialogues. Gosh darn me! Thank you so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. We're starting again in the brand new survival mode. I've thrown away 940 hours of survival mode, of playing the game, and now starting completely over again. And it is exciting to start a new adventure. I love starting a new adventure. We're playing the new survival mode. We're about to get started here. We're just kind of fooling around a bit here at the very start. Don't rush your game. Don't rush to the end. Enjoy the journey along the way. That's how I play my games. Of course, your game, you can play it however you want. But for me, I do not rush. I take my time and have a good time along the way. So really, I need to get into the agility line so I can get a lot of materials early on in the game. So I can get more ammo and more materials. So I need to get at least level 2 of agility. So we're going to go ahead and put level 2 of agility. Now, is there anything in luck that I need? Let me see. Oh, but not agility. It is luck. Okay, so I need level 2 of luck. All right. So I'm kind of just thinking about how I want to play this game through this time. Now, I know exactly what perks I want to shoot for very early on. And there's so many that you want, right? There's so many that you want. Most of the ones that I want for building settlements are in the charisma line. But of course, a few things are in the agility line that I want. Intelligence line, which I want as well. And then, of course, I want Aqua Boy, which is also in the endurance line. So we really have to decide, what do we want here? What do we want? And then eventually, of course, I want blacksmithing in the strength line. So I think really what I'm going to do is start with that. I need perception because I want to get rifleman. And eventually I want that strong back, but early in the game, I seriously doubt I'm going to get that early. I think that's good. That's it. Going to do it. Accept. R.
Wonderful. That's everything.
Let's do it. Let's man up.
Walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
I'm going to watch him walk it over the vault.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Here we go. New survival mode.
Here in the city, Boston's swatting
Sir,
sultans will
Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
economic news of the day.
Oh, he's talking about the swatter.
Continues to rise as tensions with China.
He was talking about the swatter. He's talking about baseball on the TV.
The world poised on the
All right. Expanded plans for over 100 vaults. Let's talk.
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
Such a cute little baby. Look at my hot wife. Awesome. He likes that.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit.
Sounds great. Let's
Weather
do
should
it.
hold up.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Uh-oh. Bye, little buddy. I won't see you for like another 400 hours before I actually go and look for him. Because I'm busy doing doing settlements. Come on, that was funny. That was funny. You know me. You guys know me. I'm going to be busy doing settlements before I even look for Sean. All right.
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
Uh-oh.
What?
We seem
Something's
to have
going
lost
down!
What did
Contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations. We do,
Oh, no.
we do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Dude got
Oh my
nuked.
God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Hold on to Sean!
Follow me!
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered,
I don't know!
evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
to go!
Let's look around the yard first. Now, this is my house. Got some ships flying over. We got this cool Vault-Tec van. I want this van. Not only do I want this van in-game, but I want that van in real life. Because that would just be awesome. Imagine showing up at like a convention, like a TwitchCon,
Residents of Sanctuary
in that van.
Hills,
It'd be
if
so
you are
awesome.
registered,
If anybody wants to
evacuate
donate that
Vault
van to me,
111
feel free to go
immediately.
ahead. But I like to look around. Now, eventually, we're going to build ourselves an awesome tree house here in Sanctuary. I wish you could restore it to this, because this is just... Someone spent a lot of time and made it look beautiful. I would like to build it back to that
Residents
level
of
at some
Sanctuary
point.
Hills,
That'd be awesome.
you are registered,
Awesome
evacuate
sauce.
to Vault 111 immediately.
Now, we can go along and talk to all the people on the side, but I've already tortured you guys long enough in the startup screen, so we're just going to ignore the side stories for right now and run up here. Let's go, sweetheart. We out of here.
Leave the bag! Who cares?
Just help me pack it up!
Dude, I'd leave the bag if I were you, man. Leave that bag.
All vault participants, check
By the way, I have actually ran that way before. You
It's
died.
absurd! I am
Not on the list.
Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay.
We're not in the
I'm
vault
reporting
program.
this.
I'm going to go back and talk to him.
program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
Hey there.
Are they letting you in and not me?
Are you registered?
Someone's gonna hear about this. Are they letting you in and not me?
You're on the list.
I don't think I've ever
Someone's
talked to
gonna
that
hear
guy.
about this.
I don't think I've ever talked to that guy before. There's that banner
Tell
we
me
tried
if
to
you're
get on
registered.
one
If
day.
you're not, you don't get in.
Hun,
Just a little farther.
Let's do it.
Bombs are coming, who cares?
if you're not... We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
They'll let us
Okay,
in.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Head to the elevator.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
Keep
the gate?
moving. We're doing everything we can.
This way.
Now keep moving.
Cool cars. Look at it all nice and beautiful. Got a vertibird up there.
Step on the platform in the center.
Oh, I'm going to try to step this way where I can see the vertibird. I'm going to step in this direction.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
God!
No, send it down now.
Hold on.
That's not good.
They move faster.
Oh God.
That's not good.
Oh God. Oh God.
Not good. So, going to
We
do
did it.
another playthrough.
We made it.
You got it for... Oh, that Forza. Yeah, I saw that commercial. It's pretty awesome.
Everyone, please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No
Take
need
too
to
long, you
worry,
get blown up.
folks.
Yes, I've done that. I've run
We'll
the
get
opposite
everyone
way before.
situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
Hey there.
So we just
Yes, up the stairs.
What's going on?
can't believe it.
Excuse me.
If we left a minute
We
later,
just need a minute.
No,
we'd
no.
all be.
Don't get caught up thinking about
Hey.
that. You're safe now.
Oh my God.
Everyone, just head up these stairs
I
and
can't
through the
stop
door
shaking.
there.
Oh, we're all right. Thank God.
You're all right for this moment, but I know what's going to happen next. Yeah, I've actually run the opposite direction and tried to run across the bridge that takes you out of Sanctuary to Red Rocket. I've tried to go that way and all that stuff. I've tried to jump on the side. I've climbed up on top of the buildings and run along the edges of the fence line. But the second you go beyond that fence line or the second you go down toward Red Rocket, you get nuked and died. So a lot of fun to do that kind of alternate starting. So there we go. Pretty lot of fun. Oh, you tried that too, Kidney? Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Quickly as possible.
I want to ask him something about Fallout 4, but I don't know if he's seen what I want to ask about. It's not about survival. If you think it's a spoiler, probably best not to ask me in the chat. All right.
You all right?
Up the stairs,
It's gonna be okay, right? This is our new home.
That's right. Let's go, baby.
Right down the hall.
Just stand over there.
Hey.
Up the stairs.
The stairs.
Hey there.
Please, head up the stairs. Got a lot to do to get you oriented. Just head up the stairs. We'll take care of everything.
That's the overseer right there. That dude's gonna bite the dust. Why am I walking so slow?
Vault Tech is here for you. All new residents, please proceed
caps lock
in
off.
an orderly fashion. Welcome.
Man,
Excuse me.
hello there. Once we seal the vault, we'll all be getting to know each other a lot more, I'm sure.
I'm sure. What's up,
Female
everybody?
and-
Each of you take
Over
one
there.
of these.
Take a
Your
seat.
brand new vault
Yeah,
suits.
looks fine. Running some scans, all very
Hey.
routine.
Move along.
Just step over to the table.
Hey.
Everything's fine. Scans are normal.
Cool.
Looks good.
Hey there.
Don't worry.
We've been waiting
Every
forever.
suit is brand new and sterilized.
Excuse me.
There's some problem with our luggage. They're telling us to wait.
Bummer.
Excuse
I totally
me.
ignored
Oh,
the mission
sorry.
objectives.
You need to get
You'll
your
need
suit
a suit
first
before
I
we can get you
in.
settled in.
Cool.
It's down the hallway right
thanks.
there.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Do it, bro.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind
Talking
you.
about why she ugly. She's hot. She's smoking. Talking
It's
about.
gone. Our home. Everything
Nothing
we
to
had.
see here.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh, God, honey. What if they didn't make it?
I know this is a difficult time, but Vault Tech will be with you every step of the way. You'll thrive here.
Did you have
lost
any
everything.
family outside the city?
Oh, God.
Hey.
Please.
Oh, God.
These people need some space.
We'll never see them again.
Hey there.
We didn't even bring any luggage. Oh, my clothes. God, can you believe it? First thing I missed are my damn suits. Oh, yeah. I just need a moment.
Don't rush a game. It's the journey that's more.
How long do you
that's
think we'll
fun.
be down
Keep
here?
moving.
Oh, we'll
Hey.
be going over
Sir?
all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Don't you think?
Just
The
checking
vault suit
everyone
is
off the
designed
list
to be
as they come
fashionable
in.
as well as comfortable. Prepared for the future, right?
Excuse me.
This way, please. Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is, see? Daddy's not going far.
All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Hey, hon.
I think he's better. You go ahead. Go ahead. I just want to give Sean a moment.
All right, baby. Let's do this. Let's do this.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Yeah, liar. That guy's a liar.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Liar. Such a good story. So good. Again, the journey is the most important thing.
Initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
Uh-oh.
Suspended.
The journey is the most important thing. If you want to enjoy the game, if you want to have to get the most out of it, enjoy the journey along the line. Just don't rush to the end. That's no fun. The funnest part is the struggle and enjoying the game. At least for me. Of course, your game, you can play it however you want. Uh-oh. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? I know who that guy is, but who's that guy? Popsicle. AB normal mortal. I'm going to, even though I know most people already know that, but don't put any spoilers in the chat.
Come here. Come here. No, I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic stasis.
I'm gonna get you, bro. I'm gonna get you and shoot you in the face with a nuke. Shoot you in the face right here, right in the face. With a nuke. And I always keep my word. No problem, AB normal. Just in case someone hasn't, played the storyline. I mean, obviously they're watching it now, but I don't like to spoil for it. Oh, you see the ring on my finger. You see the ring on my finger in that shot.
All residents must vacate immediately.
Out of time. It's freezing. Freezing.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Having a meltdown.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Punch him in the face. Punch that guy in the face. Now, in theory, if she got shot and then instantly freezed, in theory, she shouldn't be dead, right? She should still be alive. Because she didn't totally just die. She got shot, then she was starting to die, and she got frozen. Now, I don't know if that's truly it. Because I've never been able to come back and revive her. As far as I know. But maybe that would make a great mod, right? Bring your wife back to life. All these don't work.
Why would Vault-Tec do this? Can't be the only one left. Hello? Anyone?
Dead.
They're all dead.
Dead, and more dead.
God.
All right. Starting the new survival mode. Let's do this. Now, one of the things I do right at the very beginning is I super loot. I turn her into a synth. Oh, BKB Gamer. I like the way you think, man. That's right. Transfer her consciousness into a synth. All right. Get ready to punch stuff. Ooh, this is making me cold just from listening to him shiver. Let's see what we got. Get some wrench. Okay, now I'm going to take everything out of here as I go. I'm not going to be rushing. Don't expect me to rush. Sliding door that way. Inaccessible. Can't go that way. One by the red here. There's a whole nother place over that way. I'm going to open this up. See what we can find in here. Coffee cups. Now, I'm a super looter. Oh, another Vault-Tec suit. Now, I'm a super looter. What I'll do is I will not rush through the storyline. I'll go through and I'll loot stuff as I go. And then continue the storyline as I go.
Why? Why'd they do this?
Because they're crazy bastards. Use. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and click through these. I've already read all these before, obviously, so I'm not going to torture you guys with all of that. But I like to click through them just to kind of unlock them in my storyline. If you will like to see this, well, then I suggest you pause. Pause the video on demand later. Boom. So I like to actually click through everything at least on the terminals, even if I'm not going to read it, even though I've already read it before. I read it through on my first playthrough. All right. Basically, all those people are dead. Be very, very dead. All right. We went in there. Now we're going to go down this way. Again, looking for anything I need to super loot. See some bugs. Giant cockroaches. Let's go this way. What do we got in here? Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff. Loot, 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 and more loot. Again, we're charting the new survival mode. After 940 hours of play, I am starting completely over again in the brand new survival mode. I've been waiting for this mode. I couldn't wait for it to come out. And there we go. So we're going to go all night long. Let's keep going. I'm not going to read all of this, by the way. I'm simply going to just click through it. I've read it before. And if you haven't read it before, I guess you have to watch the video on demand to watch it back. I have also upgraded to the turbo mode on Twitch. I love Twitch, by the way. Incredible service. I can't wait one day to actually have my sub button. I hope they're watching the stream right now because you guys are awesome, by the way. Everybody at Twitch, incredible job. I absolutely love streaming. It's one of my favorite things to do. I try to stream as much as possible. Of course, you got to balance out my real life as well. Last entry, blah, 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 all clear, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I just kind of unlock those as I go along. Just in case it gives me some information I need later on. But I like to go through and just take my time. It's the journey. It's the excitement of starting again, of trying out that new survival mode, of having fun. Now, I may die here. Let's see what happens. Come on. I got my dukes out. I got my dukes. Now, again, I've played 940 hours, starting completely over again. And we're just going to enjoy the journey. I need to smack someone in the head. Come here. Take that. Oh, one shot. One shot, that sucker.
Roaches? What the hell?
I know. Big giant roaches. Oh, let's get ourselves a weapon. Oh, yeah. Take that. Oh, who's your daddy? Now, we have a good time in the stream. If it's your first time in my stream, my name is Kismet. If you have any questions or comments for me, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Make sure to put my name in there. It'll highlight in red. I'll be able to answer your questions. I watch my chat. We got to survive, 10 times or maybe even 100 times. I don't know. I haven't got out of the vault yet. Maybe 100 times harder. We're going to see. First, I need to smack me some bugs. Get you before you get me. You can use it for chems and for food. Awesome. Oh, ouch. Actually, I actually took some good damage from that this time. Took about a quarter damage from that lightning. I want to turn my light on, but... oof, and I got ratted. Oh, come on. So you got to get it before it gets you.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
There ain't nobody left, bro. Wow, I'm already a quarter health down. Quarter health down equals not good. I'm going to look around, see if there's anything else. As we go through, we're going to loot everything. We're going to do some super looting. I'll show you what that is. Basically, it means you take everything with you. You're going to need that stuff, especially early in the game. So I'm taking everything with me right now. Of course, there's no... Oh, missed him. Missed him. Come here, buddy. Oh, gotcha that time. Okay, we'll get my timing down better. About a half health now. Of course, I can't save, so let's get over here and drink some water to heal up. Oh, look how little that gives me in health. Look at that. Oh, man. Just gives me just a little tiny bit. We're going to have to drink a lot of water, man. A lot of water. Fallout players, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out in the chat and in the stream as well. It's going awesome. We're starting with a new survival mode. We're going to be going all night long. We're going to be just playing it all the way through, or as far as we can get. So come in, hang out, chill out, get some popcorn, and we're going to do this. Now, the water fountains, of course, heal you. Now, in survival mode, you only heal just a little bit. Normally, in the water fountains, they'll heal you a lot. But notice how slowly it heals me. But I'm all the way healed back up again. And I'm good to go. Yes, I did. I started with 9 intelligence to start. I'm going to try totally different this time. And if it's too hard, I can always start over again. Don't worry about it if it's too hard. Now, the thing I always do is clear dangers first. Always clear dangers. Because they're going to come back and bite you when you're not looking. I always find that in MMOs as well. If you don't clear the dangers and you run over and try to get an ore node or whatnot, It's gonna not. You're gonna regret it later. All right, I'm gonna get some of these stem packs. I'm going to get some of these. My weapon. Woohoo! Can I favorite my weapons yet? Can I look at my inventory? I can't look at my inventory, but I've got that weapon favored. It's on 4. All right, what do I got? I got my baton on 3, and I've got my thing on 4. Now I've only got 12 of them. Now the 10mm is one of my favorite guns at the beginning, before I get the Overseer's Garden. And you'll see me try to beeline for the Overseer's Garden. Oh, there's some glasses. Again, take your time. Super loot at the beginning. Don't rush outside if you want to. And of course, again, your game. Some more rounds. Awesome. Another 10mm. That'd be awesome if you could dual hand. Modders dual hand 10mm pistols, right? Like a gunslinger. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Yeah, I started much less strength this time, but of course I can add it later on. Because I can't fast travel, it's not going to give me a big thing. Oh, wait. Oh, we can't look at it yet. We can't look at our perks until we get our Pip-Boy. But I want to see what they replaced it with, that strong back perk. Now, I know there's a cheat to get that and unlock it and all of that, but I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't use third-party mods. This is how the game came from the factory. All the stuff that I'm doing, you guys can do as well. All right, especially when I go to build my settlements. Oh, tons of 10mm around. Now, what's going to happen when I get the Pip-Boy? I have a feeling that all of a sudden my legs are going to break because I'm going to have too much stuff. Now, again, don't go too long.
Is this all that's left?
There's the Overseer, I think. Don't go too fast that you miss all the goodies. Right? I like to look around. Now, some of these boxes that are open, maybe this one, you can actually hold down E on some of them and pull them off the shelf. But as you can see, I almost forgot these file cabinets. Let's get in there. Let's clear those. Every little bit counts in the beginning of the game. Every little tiny bit. So sometimes I'll double back and look. So you can move these boxes around and pull them off shelves. See if there's anything in them. That'd be funny if there was like a mini nuke in that and I just never looked at it. All right. So again, let's sweep through here. Just in case, we'll have our gun handy. I don't think there's anything else in here. Control access. Toilet's not going to work. We could drink. Stem pack. All right. Bobby pins. That's good. Let's close that door for no reason whatsoever. What else we got? We got some cigarettes. Some stuff in here. Now, in the new survival mode, the only way to save...
Gotta keep moving.
Is to sleep in the bed. Well, apparently, this early in the game, until I get my Pip-Boy, I can't save. So I need to not die, I guess. And I think that's it. I think we got everything on the way. And let's go to the Overseer's Terminal. And for you, Meridave, 1-1000, 2-1000. Cryolator, 1-1000, 2-1000. And 1-1000, 2-1000, etc. Counting in my head now. Just in case you guys want to read that back later, I'm going to just slow down a little bit so you can pause on the playback if you actually want to read all that stuff. All right. I'll clear an evacuation. Oop, wrong message. Get the top one first. There we go. Now again, if you, by the way, when you're reading it, you want to hit return and not escape. The reason why is there might be another page of text. There's actually, you can scroll down if you're on the PC, you hit return. I forget what the command is on the console. If anybody knows what it is on the console, go ahead and throw it in the chat so that people can read the multiple pages of the dialogue if you want to in there, or multiple pages of the storyline. My first playthrough, I did not know that. I didn't know you could read multiple pages, but in my second playthrough, I did learn it very early on so I could read all the extra stuff, which I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of reading all that cool stuff. All right, Overseer's Terminal. Let's just give it one more little look in here. Now, also, I run the little green dot, which is in the very middle of the screen, over stuff. You'll see me doing this kind of side-to-side motion to see if I actually come across anything. Can I sit down? I can sit on the bench. Can't wait or do anything. Let's go. All right.
Gotta find the terminal.
I forgot to unlock the thing. I forgot to unlock it. Open evacuation tunnel. I'll go ahead and hit return there to speed that up. And that should open it up. All right. Again, let's keep our gun handy. 1, 2. See how bad my VATS is today. Very bad. Get it myself. Oh yeah. One shot in those babies. Whoop! Hip fire. Hip fire them suckers. Reload. Okay, again, now this new survival mode also, they do a lot more damage to me, and I do it. Whoop! I do a lot more damage to them. So this is really going to scare me because I don't really know how much a lot more damage is. I don't know if they're going to one-shot me or what. So that's going to add a little bit of that, you know, stuff in your stomach, right? That makes games great. It makes them great when you're really nervous about dying. So let's go ahead and keep going here. Working our way out of the vault. Another one. 86. Got him. 86, that guy. Got to be another one somewhere. Okay, I'm going to loot everything, of course. Of course, we know what this guy's got down here. Oh! Thought there was another one. Luckily, I had it out and ready to shoot. Again, now before I go and loot that, because I'm probably going to be overburdened.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it, bro. Okay, I'm going to look around. Oh, extra vault suit. See, if I hadn't looked around, I wouldn't have found that. And I'm actually going to give those to my companions. I'm not going to go down that water. Oh, wait, I can go down the water. I don't have... Yeah, that's not radiated. So I like to go down in the water and look around. Of course, I don't want to drink the water. But this is the kind of exploring I love to do. Now, I know there's nothing down there. Unless they changed it. Unless they changed it and added something down there. Now, I know nothing's down there because I've already searched it before. But I love to search around every nook and cranny and look at every little thing. That's the way I roll.
Oh, God.
I'm going to backtrack here. Now, notice this is where I kind of started here at this toolbox, and I've already looted the entire thing. I've super looted. I've looted everything in the entire vault right at the beginning of the game. So I don't have to come back and loot all that stuff later. I can take it with me. All right, well.
Pip-Boy interface required to activate vault door cycling sequence. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Awesome. Let's get it. I don't think I've ever done that before. Hit the computer beforehand. Yes, ready for a new adventure. Halo Man, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Starting up our Pip-Boy in our new survival mode. Can't wait. These mobs hit pretty hard, though. I went down about half health this time. Cyanide, what's up? So let's keep on rolling. I'm going to go ahead and just flip through here. Out of time. Security baton. Let's see if there's anything. Can't quite remember anything early on. I have no radios. Workshop stats. So far, I've collected 22 junk, and I've only been... I just started. Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm like the looting king. Combat, I've killed 14 creatures, and I've done no crime so far. I'm not much... I don't typically play in the crime level. But, of course, if you like doing it, more power to you. Got a couple vault suits. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Miscellaneous. I've got some bobby pins, which we're going to need. And look at all that junk I'm going to use very early on. Mods, none, ammo, 110. That's actually pretty good to start with 110 ammo. Though I know I'm going to just burn that ammo so fast. I'm going to burn it very, very fast. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and get this baby started. Where's the charisma bobblehead in this game? I've never seemed to find it. Just keep looking in all the various places. I love the vault door opening. So awesome. All right, we are out of the vault. Ready to rock and roll. I would love to save right now, but I don't have any beds. So I don't know where I can really save. So I'm going to go ahead and try something. I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to backtrack and see if you can save right at the beginning of the game. In the actual kind of starter... Oops, this way. Right in the starter area. Now that I have my Pip-Boy, I'm going to backtrack. Because I just happen to know where a bed is. Right here, survey says...
Not now.
Oh. That sucks. Because I can't save my game. I can't hit F5 to save right now. You can't save at all in survival mode. So if you don't survive this beginning part, you're bumming. You are bumming big time. Because you're going to have to play the whole thing through again. Because every time you die, you have to start over. So here we go. Let's try not to die. Let's just exit. Finish. Exit.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
All right. Ooh, I'm almost done with level 1. Gonna get my perk. What's my first perk? Do you guys remember? What's the first perk I'm gonna get? Kind of neat if they had sleeping bag or something you could find. Yeah, that you can just put the sleeping bag down and then save. That'd be smart. I like that idea. You should send that into Bethesda.
Oh, God.
Coming into focus. Here's my dude here. He's pretty brawny looking. Got that baby face and that sweet red hair. All right, here we are. We're on the surface. There's Sanctuary down there. Now, the first thing I want to do is find a bed. I also want to get my gun out just in case. Now, I'm going to come back and super loot all this. Oh, maybe I should get at least the heal. All right, I'm going to go ahead and also put my heal on here. We're going to look at the perk chart. But the first thing I want to do is make sure I favorite my stem packs. I usually have my stem packs on 9 and 10. 9 and 0. Oh, no, I put that on the wrong one. I usually have it. Nope, don't drop. Wrong one. Put that on 0. That's what I want, 0. All right. Anything else? Purified water. I'm going to click on that and drink that, apparently. I meant to hit Q. All right. And let's go ahead and see if there's anything new in stats. Right now, we've got this going on. We got that going on. So let's show the effects. Adrenaline, plus 10 damage. Purified water, HP, plus 0.04. All right. So we got that going on. And then, of course, we've got Adrenaline 2 going on. This is new. You get plus 5% damage bonus as that works its way up. Actually, let me look at my inventory. Ooh, you only start off with 85. You start off with 85 weight, and I've already got a quarter of that done already. So there we go. There we go. Gun nut. Yes, I do want gun nut very early on, but not right at the very beginning. All right, so the first thing I'm going to look at is the strong back perk. I want to see what they changed it to. So we're going to go ahead and hit Alt. Now we got the second level, plus the way overcumbered. Those are all the same. When encumbered, you can fast travel. It's still in there. They should have changed it. They should have made it into something else. It is absolutely useless because you can't fast travel in this new survival mode. So obviously, I'm not going to be spending points in that. I'm so glad I didn't burn a lot of strength into there because I typically don't do much in the strength line early on. Very much later on, I'll get the armor and then eventually work my way up to heavy gunner and so on. But so glad I didn't waste my stuff there. So glad. Because I'm not a melee. I play range typically. Pretty much ranged. So we're looking at our perks here. We're not able to unlock anymore. Now the first thing, what I wanted to get very early on are these two perks, which is the Scrounger and the Fortune Finder. I can't get Scrounger until level 2. Funny that I can get Fortune Finder at level 1, though I can't click on it at level 1. So why would it be a level 1 skill? Wouldn't it be a level 2 skill? Because you don't have a skill point. How are you going to put it in there? Now, I'm talking to you, Bethesda. I just messed with your mind. All right, and the same thing here, Gunslinger and all these other skills. I eventually do Caps Collector and do Lady Killer, but really the one I want is right down here, Local Leader. So I can't do this till level 2. And that's going to be the first one I do right there, is that one. Now, sometimes when I play through, I do Gunslinger as well, because, of course, you have the 10mm at the very beginning. But I'm going to just beeline for that Overseer's Guardian. And we're going to be playing all night long. We're just going to go and go and go until we can't go anymore. And eventually, if you notice, I started in Strength 9, or Intelligence 9, so I can do my nuclear physics very early because we can't quick travel. So we're going to be doing lots of walking in our power armor. So we want to get those fusion cores so they last twice as long so that we can utilize that power armor later. But I got to find a place to sleep. We can come back and loot all of this. But I need to, one, not die and find a place to sleep. Because I need to save my game because we don't want to do all that again. And I'll come back and do what's known as super looting in that area. Normally I loot it at the very beginning, but we'll just leave it for a minute from now. I'm going to run down the road. Doing shifting it. Oh. Get some flowers while we're at it. Now again, when you're playing through, especially when you're just starting, take your time. Take your time. Enjoy the journey. Both in real life and in game. Enjoy the journey. Oh, I got Sanctuary. Oh, level up. All right. So now everything I loot from now on is going to give me more ammo. Because ammo is the thing you're going to run out early in the game. At least I do. I find myself shooting quite often. Now, you good snipers, I'm sure you guys got lots of ammo. But for me, I need to get that Scrounger going on very early so I get the longest term of that. Now, what level I need to be to get to the next level? Level 7. Over here, I can get this one next, so I'm going to do this one, then that one. More ammo, more caps each time. Now, when you're starting the game, you want to get the perks that last you the longest and have the biggest reward over time while you're playing. And the scrounging and the scrapping and all that stuff, it has a huge reward over the span of the game. That could mean hundreds of thousands of caps and hundreds of thousands of ammo that you get as you play through. Of course, we're going to be doing lots of settlements and stuff like that along the way. Here we are at the wonderful Sanctuary. I wonder if I could just hit V right now. Can I hit V right now? Nope. Because I haven't unlocked the thing yet. Go home. Dr. Conqueror. No. I go right over here. See if we can do it. Aha! I can't open it right away. Talks a bit about the workshop. 1,000, 2,000. So those of you who want to pause that later and read that, go for it. So boom, I can unlock the workshop just like that right away. I'm already there. Of course, the first thing I'm going to do is tear everything down in here. But first, we're going to go talk to Cogsworth. Let's talk to my buddy.
As I live and breathe. Oh,
what's up, Nick Welty? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Is the new survival mode still in beta or is officially released today? I just downloaded it. I have not played the beta. I have not played the survival beta, so I'm learning it for the very first time right now. You're still here.
Codsworth? You're still here.
Now, by the way, if you do have a question for me, make sure to put my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you guys are talking right to me.
Of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
Who is that awesome person that crushed that follow button with that dragon hammer? It was Condor. Thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Anytime anybody hits that follow button, especially when they hit that donation button or they subscribe on Patreon, make sure to give them lots of love in the chat. They went to a better place.
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought.
In about 400 hours.
You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What?
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Boom. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and say you okay to try to convince him to talk a bit about it.
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Love the look of my guy.
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible.
Recepting! Crush that follow button! Drop that dragon hammer! Can be part of the Kismet team. Welcome!
I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! The car!
The car!
How do you polish rust?
The car! Boom! Stay with me, bro. What do you know? Let's do that one.
What do you know, Codsworth?
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The Mrs. and young Sean may turn up yet.
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs.
See you, Nick.
And mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
Let's say yes. Let's do it.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve.
Now, I haven't saved yet, so I may die right now. So let's clear the neighborhood. So I have not saved at all. Now, new survival mode, you can't save. Now, notice there's a new bar behind me. Notice it's gone red. Well, it's not a new bar. It's the AP bar. But that bar has gone red, and I'm actually having a bit of adrenaline because of that bar.
I dare say I'm slightly disappointed. Nothing here but a few Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Let's go, Cogsworth. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Forgot to loot. Gotta loot. Gotta loot. Man, he owned them. Like one-shotted them. I'm a-coming. Now I'm gonna do a little trick here and shoot through the window.
What's all?
No AP points. I got right in my way, Cogsworth. Boom! Cogsworth with a one-shot. Look at you go, bro. Nice job, buddy.
Sir.
Clear the room just in case. All right, let's loot. Let's loot. Let's loot. Good job, Cogsworth. You're my bro.
Hey, Cogsworth.
My buddy.
Sir, the Mrs. and young Sean, they aren't here.
I already told you they're dead. Sean's out there.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Investigate Concord.
Codsworth.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
Oh, so you can't get him as your companion yet. Oh, interesting. All right, so I got to find a bed here. Let's find a bed. Broken bed. Bummer. Got to find a bed to sleep in. So I'm going to run around, see if I can find a bed somewhere. Now, if you know where it is, don't tell me. No spoilers. No spoilers. Oh, wait, back here. Oh, yes. Ah-ha-ha. Give me some mute fruit while I'm at it. Oh, I forgot about this place back here. Usually I do this at the very beginning of the game. I forget about it later. Aha! Grab that stuff off the mattress. Yeah! You're parched from the lack of water. Uh-oh. I need some water. Go ahead and loot all of this stuff. Gold bars. Again, you can't get too crazy with looting now. There's some purified water. Man, I'm glad I beelined for this. That was probably the most optimum place to run to. Was this right here, because it has purified water. It has a bed. I guess this is going to be my new starting location right here in this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to aid. And this time I'm going to try to put it Q. And I'm going to put that as equals. Keep that purified water on equals. So let's go ahead and hit equals. Drink that water. Again, let's get all the rest of the stuff. Gold bar under there. Some beer. Again, what I do is I super loot. I'm going to put all this into the workbench. We're going to see how much of this we can carry. I'm going to see what happens when you get overburdened now. Apparently when you get overburdened... wow, still not overburdened. Apparently when you get overburdened, you actually can crush your legs and start taking damage. So we're going to try that out. I'm going to just try to gather as much stuff as I can. Turn my Pip-Boy on. I always forget about my... I want to turn my light on at the very beginning, and then I forget about it. Now, also, you want to look down into these things. Always look on the floor, look down into these things. You never know what you might find down in there. And also, you can pick these up, move them around by holding down E, which is the action key on the PC, or whatever your action key is on your console. All right, so we've kind of cleared all that out. We've super looted. Oh, some more stuff up here. Stuff over there. Oh, I heard something. The bottle on the ground and a can. All that stuff adds up, especially early in the game. It's all going to add up to settlements, which is going to make us lots and lots of money.
Don't think I can pick this.
Can't pick that yet. I'll come back when I have a more advanced lock picking. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sleep again. Let's see what happens. Tired from lack of sleep. How many hours I need to go? Let's go 3 hours. You awake still tired. Oh, so that bed is not really giving me a good sleep. So I need to get a better bed to sleep. Now another way around it is you can... of course, build your own bed and go from there. I'm going to come out of here. Now, if I have any electrical storms or anything like that, I'm going to beeline right for that root cellar. And I'm going to harvest some of this mute fruit while I'm at it. Great place to start, mute fruit right there. And of course, we're going to do one of my favorite things, which is absolutely to scrap everything in Sanctuary, which we'll do here in a second. Now, because there's a weight limit and we could very easily go over that weight limit, what I'm going to do is go right over here and transfer everything into the workbench. Or all the junk into the workbench right now. I'm going to take the typewriter. I'm going to get this. Makeshift battery. And now we're going to begin to scrap. Now, I could run on... and I can take all this stuff too. I could run on to the next thing. But pretty much, I'm going to do this. Now, again, one of the things that I always say in my building, and if you would like to see some of my stuff, again, I've been playing for 940 hours in Fallout 4. If you'd like to become an awesome settlement overseer like me, you can go ahead and follow that link, and it will actually take you to my YouTube channel. And I have a whole series of videos you can watch, only a few minutes long, each of them, and they will tell you all sorts of awesome secrets and tips about how to build amazing settlements. And we're going to be doing some more amazing settlements as we go along. I'm going to show you all my tricks of how to get lots and lots of resources. Now, Sanctuary at the very beginning of the game, of course, is an incredible place to get resources. And again, I don't play pretty fast, so the first thing I do is I kind of move my various benches around so that I have my workbenches together. Now, this thing I don't need. Scrap that. There's stuff in this toolbox. What I could do is I could go in and I could get that stuff out of the toolbox, or I could just scrap it like so. And notice there in the upper left-hand corner it says, hey, all the contents have gone into the workbench. So I don't really need to take the stuff out manually, one at a time. All right, I'm going to turn that way too. I see there's a used oil can. I'm just going to go ahead and scrap that. And then I'm going to go through and do the same thing here. I'm going to scrap the radio. I'm probably going to use later. I'm going to store that. Scrap all this stuff. Chair, store, couch. Oh, they love that couch. Going to save that for later. Store it. Scrap the wood box. Store that. Scrap. Now, anything I think I'm going to use later, I go ahead and just store it. But if I'm not going to use it later, I just go ahead and scrap it, like that whole fridge. I should have done the door first. I always forget that. You do the door first of the fridge, and then after that. Scrap that, and scrap this chair. Coffee pot and the chair. Now, what's cool about scrapping stuff is you may discover stuff. Oh, got all this stuff up here. You may discover stuff on the ground, like all sorts of things, which I don't want to spoil. Almost spoiled it. But there's stuff on the ground that you can find. All right. And what I do is I systematically go through all the houses and every single thing very early in the game, because I like to build up my settlements. Because my settlements are eventually going to make me 117,000 bottle caps every few days in game. So I'm going to be incredibly wealthy through those settlements. Now again, I'm going to scrap everything into the workbench, even the containers. Those containers are going to go ahead and put all the stuff in those containers into the workbench. Now I lost my thing. There we go. All right. All right, so as you can see, I'm very systematic in how I start. I start with this house. Now, do my people have to live in this house? Absolutely not. They absolutely do not have to live in this house for any reason. In fact, I would prefer if they didn't live in this house, because you can't ever fix this house. So eventually what you want to do is you want to build your own house. Now, I'll probably start building, boom, right here. Now, I just scrapped that whole entire house. This is a great place to start building way over here. Because if you're going to get attacked here at Sanctuary, you actually get mostly attacked from the far side and a little bit attacked from right over there. Right where that little green glow is. So you can set up a pretty decent defense over there. You can set up a nice little place over here, and you got a good defense against the bad guys. The bad guys. You can set... That'd be cool now that we have street lamps. If you could actually set those street lamps up and connect the power to those. That would be cool. Now I'm just kind of running along the outside road here. I'm going to just I do this middle one first. I kind of do that, and then I circle back and do this. Now, way back in the day, I did when I first started, I thought, man, I'm going to scrap everything. I'm going to build a giant fence around it to protect it, right? And then I went in, and some of you have been watching my stream for a very long time, watched me literally go and take these fences and put them like this, right? So I put the fences down, and then I went and got another fence, and I then snapped that fence in there if it wants to snap. There we go. And I literally did this. Back and forth. Back and forth. Now, because you don't have the picket fences early on, you can't really store them in the workbench. But if you were going to do this, you want to find the picket fences early on. You want to find the magazine that unlocks picket fences. Because this does you no good whatsoever, which you'll see. It actually is not going to help you in the long run. What you really need is a Kismet kill box. Now, if you don't know what a Kismet kill box is, you can find that on my YouTube channel. Or just wait around, because I'm going to probably make one in a little bit here. Once we get our resource. Oh, that was fail. Once we get our resource. So this is what I did. For hours. Now, something I figured out later is you can actually store these suckers in the workbench, right? And you can have a lot of fun. For hours I did it. So I built a fence across here to defend. I built a fence across there to defend. I did all this stuff. But then I researched on how to defend your settlements. And the best way is with a Kismet kill box. And again, you can watch that on my YouTube channel. If you only watch one video on there, that would be the one to watch. Because it does make a huge difference. Now, what I do now, though, is I just scrap it. I don't create all that stuff. I know I'm not going to need it later on. So I would rather be able just to build some turrets and then be styling. Now, of course, I'm playing in the new survival mode. I can't quick travel, so maybe this is a mistake. We're going to find out, aren't we? We are going to find out later on. Because normally what I do is I go collect a bunch of resources. I bring those resources back here to Sanctuary and then build those turrets to defend it. And right now we are just going to do a whole bunch of scrapping. Now, one of my favorite things to do, of course, is Sanctuary, is to do building. Probably what I'm most known for is doing super building and mega building, where you build giant structures on Fallout 4. Grab that one. Sometimes, by the way, you can't get this one here in the corner. You just try to like get it, but if you can't, oh well. And again, I'm scrapping all this so I have lots and lots of wood. Now, wood is actually not early in the game, but later in the game becomes a very rare resource. So don't just be building a ton of stuff out of wood, because it'll burn all your wood very quickly, and then before you know it, you'll be totally out of wood. Scrap cars, I scrap posts, I scrap it all. Doors, toasters, so on. Now, also what you can do, if you don't want to be doing that, you can run around. Oh, there it is. This is my house right here. My house.
There we go.
Boom, there's my Gronach. Jungle of the Bat Babies. Got my first magazine to get started. Now, this is my house here. Now, again, a little tip for you. You want to go ahead and open the fridge door. And I almost forgot, but you want to scrap the fridge door first, then scrap the fridge, and so on. And then if it lets you, you can scrap these things here. If it doesn't, well, such is life. Now, I can also go through and I can scrap all this other stuff, but I can also just pick it up. Sometimes it's easier just to pick it all up. Just hit the E button to pick it up if you're not overburdened. So you run around, you pick up all the general stuff, and then you come back and you scrap all the stuff that you can't pick up. I can pick up that American flag. Pick that up. I think I see anything there. Go into my bathroom here. Get the stem pack out of there. Nothing in there. I think there's some soap in here. Yep, right there. Oh, doesn't let me get it. Sometimes, by the way, if you crouch, you can get stuff, but I don't think it's going to let me get that particular one. I don't think it's going to do it. Build a wall around Sanctuary. Oh, I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Now, of course, with the new concrete wall, you can actually build something pretty amazing. Oh, here's a question. Do I have concrete walls? Let's see. Oh, yeah, boy. With that Wasteland Workshop, one of the greatest additions to Fallout. I wish they had built the wood and the iron or the steel the same ways they did the concrete. They made an incredible leap forward with a concrete set. If you haven't tried it yet, oh man, you should get back into Fallout and try that concrete set. You can build a lot better than you could before. All right, so right over here, I'm going to go ahead and scrap this just to get out of my way. Take this, and where do I want to put it? See, I can't put it in Charisma. Okay, but where do I want to put it so I can get it to my next level, right? That's a tough one. Let's go back and look at that perk chart. So, yeah, I want to go into Endurance first so I can get that Water Boy, and then later Strength. So let's go Endurance. Boom. All right. So now I've upped my Endurance. If I go into my stats, boom, right there. Endurance. Now, it's -1 right now. Endurance measure all physical. It affects your total health and action points drained from sprinting. So look at that. I'm 88 hit points. So I'm at -1 right now because of the new survival mode. So also I'm at -8 intelligence because of also the new survival mode. So here's my status right now. Let's go ahead and look at my effects. Currently I'm tired. My AP has a -5. I have a -1 endurance and -1 intelligence because I'm parched. So again, this is the new survival mode. You've got to go in here and you've got to work on your stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do equals, which is my thing. There we go. Now, if you can't see it, but behind me, me show you these new icons, actually. Let me make me disappear for a second. Now, behind me is these new icons. Let me go ahead and pull up my awesome red arrow. There we go. Willie Nell donated $10. Wow. Hold on a second. Let me get back on the stream there. There we go. Thank you so much. Let's make sure to show him lots of love in the chat, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and add his name in a special spot right over here to give him some love. Crank it up right there. Wild Smiles. Wild Smile 2. Thank you so much for that $10 donation. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I put a lot of time and effort into my stream, including this cool thing right here. My 3D red arrow, including my cool animations that I make and my overlays because I'm a graphic designer, and my cool 3D animation, which is right there in the middle, which is my social media stuff. I haven't seen anybody go that far above and beyond in their stream. Daniel the Red also dropped that Dragon Hammer, crushed that follow button, became part of the Kismet team. Welcome. All right, here's my noggin. All right, so I'm going to make me disappear again. You ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. And if you notice down here, we've got some new icons. We've got this one here, which is bed. Then we have water and then food. So we're already, we need some apparently bed and food. I don't know if these are stuff you have to do, stuff that you need, or if that's stuff you have to, that you have, right? So that we're going to find out. I think it's stuff that you need water, you need food, and that you need rest. So I'm going to eventually get to that. So let's go ahead and tear down some more stuff. Daniel the Red is also hosting me. Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let me go ahead and get rid of my red arrow there. Thanks for the host. Let's show Daniel the Red lots of love in the chat for that host. I super appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. I hope you had a great stream. If you are finishing your stream for right now, thanks for chilling out. Let's get going here. Now, we're going to be, of course, doing lots and lots of building. Now, again, if you notice, I'm not rushing to Red Rocket. I'm not rushing to the next thing. I take my time, enjoy my playthrough. No need to rush, right? This is why you play games, is so you can enjoy the journey, enjoy and have as much fun as possible along the way. All right, so we got that. We got the inside of that going. Let's go ahead and scrap all these fences here to get all this wood. Now, before I set up some fences as defenses, but I don't do that anymore. Now, by the way, if you're wondering how come I can scrap so fast? If you notice, I'm just like super fast scrapping. Well, I'm on the PC, number one. And number two, I'm hitting R and then E. So you don't have to hit return. You just hit E for your action key. And you can scrap super fast, like me. Now, of course, it does have a high chance, at least recently, of... Speaking of, what time is it? It's 12:30. Okay. It does have a chance recently of actually knocking me out of the game if I go too fast. But I also think that was a bug my last playthrough. But I'm starting to get paranoid. So let's go over here and let's build our first thing right here in this house. I'm going to build it right over here. Let's see. So I'm downloading SWOTOR. Which server did you say you could, so I could find you kids if you don't mind me asking during Fallout? No, I don't mind you at all. Amir Dave already said. Jedi Covenants. Okay, so first we're going to start by making a bed. Because that, of course, is now the most important thing in the game to build early. Now, if I can remember, there's right here. We need to build a bed right on. Now, what it should tell you is in the thing here, it should tell you which one gives you the biggest benefit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just use some of my resources to see which one's going to give me the biggest benefit. I'm going to start with this bed, and then I'm going to start with one of these two. Now, I like these ones because they're skinnier and easier to put down, but I sometimes use these. So let's try this one and see if that really gives me a boost. Still tired from lack of sleep. Let's try this one. Oh! Not tired because of lack of sleep. No, it didn't give me that message again, though it does say still says behind where you can't see that I'm a lack of sleep. Still says lack of sleep. Wonder how much sleep hours do we get? Let's go ahead and just go until the morning time. Let's go like 4 hours. And let's see if we can get rid of that lack of sleep. lack of food, and lack of water. Okay, but my sleep icon, which you can't see because it's behind me, which is kind of a bummer. I wish you could move the interface around so I can move it up so you guys can see it. But I'll make myself disappear so you can see it. There we go. You can see that these right down here in the corner, that now my bed icon went away. But now I need food and water again. So that's going to be a common theme, of course, here in survival mode, is constantly have that food and water going. And I know I'm going to fail at it at some point. But at least I did save my game, so I'm saved right here. So I'm going to say that this is the better bed of the two. So I'm going to go ahead and just scrap that one. All right, so we got a bed down. And I'm going to leave that there because, of course, I want to not waste my resources. And let's keep going. So we've done this house. We've scrapped that one. We've done the one across the way, which is my house. And let's keep going down the road. Oh, we need our food and water. Can't forget. Let's go ahead and eat some food. What do we got? We got some cram. Let's have some of that. Still peckish. Let's go ahead and drink our other purified water. You're properly. How about some pork and beans? That help? Taking radiation damage, yes. Ah, see, it's gone down. See the little line right here next to me? That little line has gone down now that I've eaten food, I've rested, and then also I got that water. So let's go ahead and look at my stats. Let's look at my status. Peckish, endurance, so I need more food. My purified water, my HP is plus 0.04. I'm doing good there. All right, let's eat some more. I'm going to try to get rid of these. See how much you have to eat. You're properly fed. All right. Now, no more bad things underneath there. I like the fact they put it under your AP bar. That makes it very easy to see. Very easy. Already looted this. Let's keep going.
Be careful out there, sir.
You just
communists abound.
You scared the heck out of me. You scared the heck out of me, Cogsworth. All right, we get this one already? Wow, I think we got this one too. All right. Also, you want to backtrack sometimes when you're looting, when you're scrapping stuff and so forth, and also when you're looting in instances, because you sometimes miss stuff like that. So I'll backtrack and look, especially during the day. You want to backtrack and look at stuff. Now, I'm just going to keep going around Sanctuary here. Scrapping everything. This is how I start my game. Oh, no, I don't want to build nothing. Don't want to build nothing. Just want to scrap everything I can. Now, the funny thing is, these ones right here, even though they're on Sanctuary, you can't scrap those for some reason. I have no idea why. You would think you could. But I'm just going to roll on. Now, I scrap all the fences. I don't use fences as a defense. I have tried it before. The funny thing is, you don't really get attacked all that much at Sanctuary very early on. So you can do a lot of this kind of building up your... Notice how that one's kind of a little funky. You had to go kind of in the middle. You can do a lot of this scrapping and building it up before you move on to Concord. So that's what I'm going to do, because I am a major settlement builder, aka an awesome settlement overseer, as I like to call. Now, if you do have a question for me, go ahead and put Kiz or Kismet in the chat, or you're welcome to just chat with all of my other regulars who love to hang out in the stream. We have a good time in here. We build lots of stuff. We go around and we explore lots of stuff. Now, this I don't want to get rid of. Now, here's a little trick, by the way. If you ever lose dog meat and you don't know where he's gone, you get this doghouse at the very beginning, and you move the doghouse. So you don't have to go over there and look for him, because he's going to end up over there. Wherever this doghouse is, that's where he's going to end up. So, I'm going to put his doghouse right there. So if he ever returns to Sanctuary, he'll be right there. All right? So he'll be in this kind of safer area. Safer area. Okay, and as we run along, if I run into anything, mailboxes or whatever, even if there's something in this mailbox, I'll scrap it, and it'll go in the workbench anyway. And that's eventually where I'm going to put it. So I might as well just let it go in the workbench. So I'm going to go around the back here first. So you can find back here. And I scrap everything. I typically only store a very few amount of things at the very beginning. Just some couches and chairs and whatnot. To get that going on. And we're going to be going all night long. Again, and we go out the back side area here and around here. Get this going. Again, R-E, R-E, R and E on the keyboard. Boom, if you're playing on the PC. or you can just do whatever your action key is on the console. Whatever button you've set it to, or it's set to default. You can just hit your scrap button and then just hit your thing. You don't have to hit the other thing, which is cool. This stuff I'm just going to scrap. Alright, again, very systematically loot. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to pay a bit of a time price at the beginning of the game. Like right now we're paying the time price, as I like to call it. Meaning that we're spending more time running around, looting everything, scrapping everything early on. Now what that does is that pays big dividends later when all of a sudden you're making, you know, whoop, whoop. Not paying attention. Later, bro. I forgot there was a guy in there. It's going to pay big dividends later when you're making 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 caps plus from your settlements. So, again, a time investment in collecting materials early on pays off big time later. Of course, it's your game. You can play it however you want, but I do a big time investment at the beginning, scrapping stuff. Because I know I'm going to just absolutely have a huge respawn. By the way, oh, you don't have to open the fridge door there. There we go. Let's scrap that. Oh, store that in the workbench. Oh, actually, I wanted to pick that up. I wanted to pick all that up. Oh, wrong thing. Workbench. There we go. Now, the cool thing, if you haven't played through Fallout before, that you don't have to go back to that workbench thing each time. You can just take that cigar first, just in case it disappears when I get rid of the thing. Now, when I get rid of this, it's also going to get rid of the case on top. See? So I got to watch out that it doesn't actually make stuff disappear. It didn't let me loot the thing on the top. So again, we're going to go ahead and go through here. Again, systematically loot everything. Now, I could loot this, just scrap that, and we'll go in there, but I'm going to go ahead and get those on me. Oh, I got a Rad-X there, too. Now I'm going to scrap that. All right. Again, just scrap everything, even the mirrors, everything that you run across. Whoop! Oh, that made me jump. That's the thing about survival mode. Whew! One mob can kill you. Look at how much damage I took. Look how much damage I took over there. A lot of damage. Pretty crazy. Whew. Scary, scary. Very cool. So how far am I in so far in our survival playthrough? I am level 2 and already scrapping the entirety of Sanctuary because that's the way I roll. I'm a settlements guy. I'm going to go ahead and scrap that. That's going to go in the workbench. All that stuff is going to be going into the workbench. Again, always start from the top down. Now make sure you don't miss anything on the ground. There is also some awesome stuff on the ground. So watch closely as you go through and you're scrapping and doing all of that stuff. I always kind of do a backtrack, as I call it. I kind of backtrack over it to make sure I didn't miss anything, though I probably did anyway, but at least I gave it a second look. All right, we're going to scrap that. Mailboxes, cars. Boom. Again, I go around the back area here. There's lots of wood you can find around here. By the way, you can pop out of the workbench or out of the work area and then come back in again. If you do it quickly. I'm going to go around the back here now. Oh, look what's back here. Aha. Oh, I thought I hit escape. Aha. So we got a chemistry station. So another first thing I do is I take all my crafting stations and I consolidate them in one spot. Now another thing, in case I do get attacked when I walk over here, I just thought of it, is that I want to set my quick travel. Right? Now, why do I want to set my quick travel? I don't know. Because it's probably not going to work. So let's go see if we can set the quick travel. Let's go ahead and set the fast travel target. Like so. And let's go ahead and save before we do anything crazy. So we're going to go in and sleep for an hour. This is how you save in the new survival mode, by the way. You sleep for an hour. Boom, there we go. All right, my AP points are all the way up. I don't have any food or any other issues right now. So I went in and sleep. By the way, if you notice when I slept, look over there. My hit points did not go up. Normally when you sleep, your hit points actually go up. I didn't see them go up, but maybe they went up a little bit. Let's try that again. Let's see what my hit points are at. 75 of 93. And let's go ahead and sleep for an hour. And let's see if they went up. Nope. My hit points do not go up from sleeping. Just learned that. So again, I'm moving everything over here in this corner. We are good to go.